shouldn't have to explain this to you. Like, this is common sense stuff. Don't be stupid. 5 or 6 good pictures, you make it happen. Next, do you answer texts whenever you want, or do you have rules for when you respond? I answer texts in real time. I don't believe in making girls wait. Message me, I message back. If they start making you wait, well, then it's different. Then you're gonna have to, return the favor or FDB them or whatever. But if a girl's messaging me, yeah, message her. What the fuck is normal? A lot of these little dominance tricks that people are taught, make her wait and all this bullshit, are just trying to feign dominance. If you have genuine dominance, you don't need to do that. You message me, I message you, everything's fine, let's go for coffee, okay, I'll message you later, everything's normal. There's no need for any of those things. If I have a girl who ignores me every time I message her, and then eventually decides to message me, well then yeah, I'm gonna take my time on her. If she does message me first, I will reply, but I'll probably wait the same amount of time she made me wait. But in general, no. Do you have a call to set up dates? This is actually interesting. What I do when I'm texting girls on WhatsApp is, Tower of Power, you're progressing. So you met her on the street or Tinder or Instagram, wherever. You call her WhatsApp, now you're WhatsApping them. After a day or even an hour, depending how long you spoke to them of WhatsApping them, I go on to voice notes. Because voice notes are that little bit more personal because they get to hear your voice. So I'll move from texting into voice notes. It's that tiny bit upgrade of personality. I don't do phone calls. You see my hate speech videos, I don't like phone calls. But I'll move into voice notes. The good thing about voice notes is, well, they don't have to answer. If you call her, she might ignore the call. I'm busy or whatever, I'm driving, she'll ignore you. If you give her a voice note, she'll listen to it. So I actually do recommend after a little bit of texting to upgrade to voice notes. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Smoke a cigar, drink a little bit of whiskey, hear your voice deep, sound like a G, and send her some voice notes, because once again, it's that tiny bit more personal, and she might start sending them back to you. If she starts sending you voice notes back, 100% she wants to bang. 100%. So, do I call to set up dates? No, I use voice notes, or, I don't know, sometimes I organize a date by text, it doesn't really matter, but in general, I use voice notes, and that's just something that came to my mind that I haven't mentioned before. You can use voice notes, it's really good. Or send pictures. What you do, and she'll be like, oh, hey, how are you? Instead of just saying, I'm fine, I'll take a picture of my coffee. Picture a day. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, how are you? Just more, here's where I am, here's who I am. Just to break the ice that little bit more to try and get her to agree to meet. All about Tower of Power. Remember, progression at all times. So don't do it as soon as you get her number. Don't get her number and be like, hey, hi, how are you? Talk to her a little bit first, don't be a weirdo. After you spoke to her a little bit, then you can hit her with it. Next question. Tips for trying to close a deal once you got the girl alone at your place. Now this is actually a really interesting question, because if the girls come to your place alone, she knows what's going down. Like, she's not stupid. Unless she's really stupid, she knows what's going down. So the only reason it's not going to happen is if she changes her mind, which might happen. She might change her mind, so you have to be prepared for that. But if a girl comes to my house, 1 second. Yo. Hello? This is why I don't do phone calls. I fucking hate phone calls. Hello? For fuck's sake. I don't do phone calls. Anyway.
I definitely recommend you download the Media Rewards app ASAP. They have paid over 2.5.
How many women have you slept with in your life total?
Thousands.
Like Will Chamberlain levels?
Not 20,000. 20,000 is a bit ambitious, but I mean, like I said, I was having sex with 3 girls a day on average, at least at a minimum. I mean, if I only had sex with 2 girls in a day, that was like we're having some real off day or something, right?
Yeah.
Some days 4, sometimes, whatever, 5, 7, the most was 9.
Well,
But, I don't know. It was just, it didn't really seem to matter that much.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I had a 9-some with like some, or 10-some, I guess, you count yourself. 10-some. I don't know. It was like, I don't know. They're just like waiting, it's just like having sex with one girl, they're just like waiting. I don't know. It's like, then there's like a lot of obligation for you. It's like, there's like 9 girls. I don't know. Like, it just, I had this image in my mind when I was growing up of like how awesome this would be. I don't know. What I kind of landed on was I think it's like better to have a monogamous relationship, as strange as that is coming from me. Because I think you got 2 choices. You can just like do whatever you want and be free and like allow the women condoms with all the girls and not care about if they hook up with other guys and it's just like purely sexual and whatever. Or I think you can find a girl that you enjoy spending time with and that you actually trust each other. Wow. And I think it's hard to have that. Like, it's
I'm not saying it's impossible, but I think it's unlikely to find a woman that is going to be okay with you sleeping with other women that actually cares about you for the right reasons.
Yeah.
It is possible if you find a bisexual, very open, whatever, right? Like, I'm not saying it's impossible. It's very unlikely. And I also think that, like, even if the girl is okay with it, I think that you, like, cause internal damage to her. And I found that with Andrea, and that didn't feel good to me. But like I said, I do think that, like, one cool girl that does stuff with you that you actually have a mental connection with, I think the sex is better. I think you're more relaxed. Less things to deal with, less distractions. Your energy's not being pulled in a bunch of different directions. It's just like sticks that you have to, like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, there's like a hierarchy to you have to manage. You run a company. There's like, I'm trying to do other things. It's like draining.
Yeah.
Like, you have to do like a lot. You have to do like 30 or 50 or 100 or whatever, or you have to, I don't know. In my opinion, I think do one. But like, I really don't like the dynamic of 3 girls. I think it's like guaranteed to cause competition. I don't think the girls are going to be happy. Maybe 2 could work if they were into each other. Maybe, but then, you know, if you're just hanging out with one, the other one's just sitting there, like, I don't know. I haven't found too many dynamics that were super successful long term. Short term, I have, but not for any, like, indefinite period of time.
What happened to you? Where did you go?
You mean on the last, like, 4 things I flaked on, or for the last 2 years?
Pick whichever you want.